Hi, I'm a software support engineer. I've been doing the job for many years now. I came into it through a back door by working my way up in a company, but I'm now self-employed. I support legacy NHS systems, and it involves receiving phone calls from the customer where they're often in a panic. They often can give you a very hard time because they are in a panic and they need to get their reports out, or they need to get back into the system as quickly as possible. So for instance, they might phone me and say, we're all locked out of the system, quick, quick, quick. And I would then have to calm them down, ask them what actual messages they've got on the screens, and often they will give me completely the wrong information. So I'll have to go right back to the basics, ask them to try and log in again and give me exactly the messages that they're getting. Once we've established what the problem actually is, most of the time there are quite simple solutions. You either have to remove a file, get them to log in under a different user and change a password because they may have forgotten their password. It could be that space has run out somewhere, so you've got to work out where you can get more space from, and so on and so forth. The upside of the job is that they're often extremely grateful and think that you're an absolute star when you sort things out for them.
What are the kinds of skills that you've alluded to some of them, but the skills that you think people need to do the job well?
To do the job well for the support role, you need to be able to speak with people and keep very calm and very polite even when they're giving you a hard time. You do need to be technically very able to spot things where problems actually lie. If you're actually a third line support, it may be that you've got people who can do that job for you, and you actually then can just actually work on sorting the actual problem. For instance, a first line support may take a call, calm the customer down and find out what the actual problem is, and it would then be passed to you as a third line support where you would actually not have to deal with the customer, just have to find out which file needed removing or fixing in order for the customer to log back into their machine.
Okay. So if you're in first line support, it's almost essential to be good with customers and to have the people skills.
Yeah.
But
yes.
if you were more technically oriented,
Yes.
there are roles
Yes.
that don't necessarily mean you've got to be interfacing with an
Yeah.
agitated or
Yeah,
angry
so
customer.
you don't need to be put off if you are not good with customers.
Right.
You can still do the job, but you'd have to find a position where you're not dealing face to face or over the telephone directly.